So this is a complete pivot video from earlier, but I just got some very sad news, and since it has to do with the accessible gaming community, I wanted to make a video about it. Super Blind Man, aka Brandon Cole, on Twitter, has passed away from skin cancer. I don't pretend to know intimately him and his wife Misty. I have interacted with them in their Twitch chats before. I have watched his competitive play in the Sento Showdown. He played Liu Kang in MK11. And I know that he is responsible for working on the Last of Us games as well as Forza Motorsport, and he worked with Rattlehead on Mortal Kombat 1 as well. So he was a big player in the accessible gaming space, and it's a very sad loss to the gaming community, to the accessible community, because he put in a lot of work. He put in a lot of work for gamers that are totally blind, that because a lot of the stuff out there is for, color blindness or low vision, and he really focused on, in The Last of Us, for example, the audio cues and the navigational assistance, the ledge assist so you don't fall off the cliff. And between him and Rattlehead, they implemented a lot of the similar features in MK1 with screen reader support and navigational assistance and audio cues, etc., etc. And because Forza is an Xbox game, I'm not familiar with all the accessibility features, but I know that there was a drive assist. I know that blind players were able to perform races by themselves, for example, and navigate the track, because Brandon put in the work to make sure that totally blind people were able to navigate with audio cues again. So I would just like to put out a message of condolence to the friends that he had in this space. I know that people that have worked a lot more closely with him are mourning the loss. I would like to pass my condolences to his wife, and I would also just like to say, rest in peace, Super Blind Man. I'm sorry you and I never had a chance to play MK. I know we were always trying to figure out time, but we never managed to. And I'm very sorry we never got a chance. But his legacy will live on in the games that exist in the accessible space because of him, and the future games that utilize the accessibility features that people like him have implemented in games like The Last of Us and Spider-Man 2 and Forza Motorsport and MK1. And I think that's important to understand and remember, that Super Blind Man's legacy is not gone. It will be in the games that exist already and the future games that are yet to come. So it's a sad day for the accessible gaming community, but don't forget to remember that important point about future games utilizing the very important work he's done. So raise your glasses tonight to Super Blind Man. Rest in peace, sir. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.